Alright, with that, we are now live. Welcome back to another stream of Buddah and Zionics playing games poorly. Tonight, we're going to be continuing our run on Terraria the Constant, an expert map. And we got one of our followers, Cool Crafting, joining us. And, Pigman! Anyways, so yeah. And there's Zane right now.
Wave, Zane.
He might be shy.
But yeah, no, we need to go kill a bunch of flinxes or what have you so we can A, get the summon, and B, we can kill the stupid
Alright.
what's it called?
So
Deer Cyclops.
I'm assuming you can
Deerclops.
hear us, Zane. Make sure you have food. Food is important. Because you will starve, and if you get too hungry, you die.
And the dark hurts.
Yeah, darkness also hurts. You'll get wrecked pretty quick. I'm pretty sure, yeah, snow biome is left.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm making ourselves an arena.
Oh, okay.
Got some pudding.
Pudding is good. Basically, what we ended up doing is we did a lot of fishing, and we stocked up on these cooked fish. Yeah, did you mean to give this to me, Zane? Monster meat? Let's see, that's a replacement for my turtle. Gotcha. Thank you.
Maybe he likes his turtle.
I do like my turtle.
Am I not turtle enough for your turtle club? I think I've only ever watched that movie once. And that's the only part I remember.
Oh, that movie was so dumb.
Yeah, it was.
But anyway, so I'm gonna go hunt some snowflakes. We need Flink's fur so we can summon the crossover boss, the Minotaur thingamabobber. I am very good with my words right now.
Mm-hmm. Your eloquence is awe-inspiring. You should be an orator.
Yeah, I actually was an orator in a previous life. Oh, shit, I forgot. Yeah, we've yet to kill one yet, so, but I want to hit these sky palaces I found. So I didn't fully explore them last time we streamed. Alright, and this is about right here, should be good.
Want a little bigger.
Yeah, so Buddah, if you're curious, is making an arena.
Pretty much when we do blood moons, goblin armies and stuff like that, just having a nice wide open flat area is our preference.
Yeah, fighting at your house is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, fighting at your house sucks. I hate fighting at the house. So many things can go wrong. Like, Skeleton Trime can blast the shit out of your house and turn it into a graveyard. Ow, that fucking hurt. Hey, harpies. Harpies are the worst. Skymo. Hey, bot, what's going on?
Oh, and that's right. Fires go out too, whether due to rain or they just randomly go out.
Sorry to hear that, bot.
Ah, what'd you do to feel like shit? You got the Rona. Actually, that'd be terrifying. I was gonna say, I mean, sorry for having bad memory, but from what I remember, New Zealand and Australia are not good places to have the Rona in.
No, they're not. I fear they have those camps where they send people to concentrate in, if I remember correctly. Because, you know, that's the thing. Is yeah. Well, I was just going to say, let's round up all the sick people and put them in camps. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, go right ahead, Sid.
Yeah, no, if we got spares, go for it.
Yeah, I think most of the stuff in the box you're good to take.
Yeah, I mean, don't take all our metals, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make something or... Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
All you, man.
If I remember right, we got some spares on that one front, too. That's bad. Can't say I've ever really experienced that personally. I got an iron stomach. Except for once. I never eat stuffed zucchini again, though.
Yes! Second Star Fury.
Sweet.
So that's 2.
You know, I was actually having a discussion with somebody about that. They're like, you know what? If you didn't get the poke and you get the Rona, I think you should be left to your own devices. Like hospitals should be able to refuse service. I'm like, really? You want to go for that level of medical dictatorship? Because I think that'll lead to some badness. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, if we're gonna do that, why don't we just execute people with AIDS? I mean, it's incurable. It's life-threatening. If we just get rid of the people who have it, we cure the disease. He didn't respond to that.
But the thing is good people get AIDS. Only bad people don't get their vaccines.
I guess.
That's how it is, man. Yeah, I don't know. That's this whole thing with the Rona, it's just shown how fucking stupid everyone is.
Oh, the weird thing is how extreme people get about it. I mean, I got the poke, but at the same time, I agree with the people who are against the mandates for the poke, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's the same here. I also got the poke. I also don't feel like it should be required. You know, it's like... You know, if you don't want your microchip, then, you know, it's fine.
All the cool kids have microchips.
You know, you want people to get the poke? Show how you can sync up your microchip with your cell phone and how you can use it to, I don't know, do something.
They already did that in Sweden, actually. A guy literally put a chip in his arm that could be scanned up with his phone, and it's his vaccination proof ID card, passport thing, whatever you're supposed to call it. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm definitely not doing that. That's insane.
Well, that's dumb, but like, you know, if you put an RFID chip in your hand and like, you know, you're going to the store or whatever, and you can just scan it when you're buying shit, that could be cool.
Yeah, my paranoia wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I went through a phase of my life when I was terrified of needles. Unfortunately, in my early 20s, I got poor. Like, really, really poor. And the only way...
Kind of poor people you laugh at while you're walking down the street level poor. I mean, I don't do that, obviously, but you know.
But yeah, it was, It was bad, and the only way I could get money, because no one was hiring at the time. Well, they were hiring, but like the jobs were getting, literally thousands of applicants. Like, you could not get a decent job. And all right, yeah, just.
Oh, we'll see you when we see you.
See you when you get back, man. But anyways, yeah, I needed money, and the only way I could get money at the time was to donate plasma. And if ever there was a device that was invented by humans that I would classify as evil, it's those plasma devices. They basically suck out your blood, remove everything that's worth a damn, and then put the garbage back in.
True.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me that I've told you this story before.
Really?
I repeat myself. Did I ever tell you that Rhode Island worships chickens?
I was gonna say, for me, getting over needles was when I joined the military. Went in, sort of like a production line. Walk up, and these guys were ninja, man. Straight up gave like 6 shots in a row, and I barely felt it. It was just. And I remember I was closing my eyes, because I always close my eyes with needles. And they're like, "What are you, little bitch? Open your eyes."
The military. Teaching kids to know what they ought to be scared of for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, blinks. Those are apparently endangered little critters.
Sure looks like it.
But yeah, no, I have no doubt in my mind, I'll tell you my story about having to donate plasma again.
And again. And again. And again. And once you think the agains are done with, they're not.
Ugh. Yeah. Fire away, man. Ugh, this chill debuff is kicking my ass.
No, we don't worship George W. Bush. You know, I was actually looking up ethnic insults, and apparently foreigners call American W's after George W. Bush. It's like, I don't know if that's supposed to be offensive or not, but, you know, to each their own.
I mean, I would have said categorically that W was the worst president America ever had. And then after the era of the Orange Man, America went, we could do dumber.
Mm-hmm. So they elected somebody who's senile.
So anyways, your question. I'm sure it was more meaningful than our musings.
Well, hopefully it was more meaningful. We don't accept silly questions around, yeah.
Ah, no, bad touch.
No, I still remember I was listening to, I think it was Tim Pool, and he was talking about some of the, he was like, you know, I was called this ethnic slur because I'm part Korean, and he's like, I'm sure you guys know what it is. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard an ethnic slur for Koreans. So I actually decided to look it up, and there's a database of ethnic slurs. So I went through the database for a little while. Good times.
No, Americans don't worship the military.
We respect them. Well, a chunk of them respect it, a chunk of them hate it, and just like everywhere else, most are indifferent.
Yeah, the general idea is that if you serve in the military, you're a good person.
Yeah.
But the
Well, it's not
military
that you're a good person,
itself
but
is
you
bad.
did. Because if I remember right, it ultimately comes down to something like 5% or less of people serve in the military. So the fact that so few people in total do it, people are respectful of that. It's like, oh, I could never do that. Not as hard as people make it seem, but I think that's part of where it comes from.
But yeah, no, soldiers get a certain amount of respect in that regard. But the thing is it's very shallow.
Yeah.
Like, it's very fashionable to be pro-soldier but anti-military. But at the same time,
the troops and all that jazz. Yeah.
yeah, but at the same time, they also have this issue where a lot of companies won't hire veterans because veterans come with certain liabilities, namely, like say, like the people that served over in Iraq, like a lot of those guys have fucked up lungs from working near those burning oil pillars. Like when we went in, like a lot, like Saddam Hussein, like lit.
You started burning the oil fields and the drills, so that caused a lot of stuff into the air. You got the complaints about what did they call it again? I want to say like Kuwait sickness or something like that. But yeah, no, there's a lot of people who claim that they have some like what is ultimately considered a mysterious illness, and most people think it's because of all the depleted uranium rounds that were used there during the first conflict that led to lifelong health issues that the government's not willing to acknowledge. It's kind of the same thing with like 9/11. Okay, we need to give, support to the people who were injured and died during 9/11. And while it's fashionable to say that, almost nobody is fighting to actually get money to the people that need the help.
Yeah. So it's a popular talking point.
It's kind of the equivalent of think about the children. Like, it's good to say, but a lot of people actually don't believe it or don't live by it.
Falling rocks.
Of course, one of the things that still gets me is I just graduated basic training. And so they give you 24 hours to spend with, family or whatever, go off base. And I went with my parents to a store, and this chick drove up, stopped her car, and she's like, "Hey, I just want to say thank you for your service." I'm like, "I just graduated basic. I haven't actually done anything yet." And the people still need help from 9/11, dude. A lot of those guys got fucked up because of it, and they're still alive. Let alone death benefits and stuff like that.
Yeah, 9/11's another one of those talking points in America that never actually goes away.
Yeah, it's fashionable, and that's about the extent of what you can say about it. Which is why I hate politicians.
Alright, I only have 4 missed frames due to rendering lag. I don't think there's any issue on my end. Hopefully you can just refresh it and it'll be better.
I was gonna say one of the things I do prepping for streaming on my end is I make sure my router does a reboot, so I should have less of an issue with the constant streaming. Of course, that's more theoretical, I guess, than actually proven.
Well, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, like, if you're having a bad experience, it's possible it's my fault and not your fault. I was just double checking when you said it, was all. It's real easy for me to forget about OBS and let it just sit in the background and me not realize that I actually have a problem going on. I mean, there was one of our early streams, we had someone who was chatting at us, and we just ignored his ass.
It wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose.
Remnant. No, we weren't. It wasn't Remnant. It was Terraria, but it was at the very beginning of For the Worthy, and we were just getting wrecked.
Yeah.
There was no mercy.
We were getting
Oh, mercy.
fucking bodied. Alright, you want to join blue team?
Oh, blue team, look what I have.
So how's Far Cry 6? Oh, come on!
Garbage. Are you starving? Oh, you take damage from being cold?
Oh no, I was poisoned.
Which is sad. I mean, to be fair, the only Far Cry I really got into was Far Cry 3. That one was glorious.
Yeah, I tried to get into Far Cry 3. It just didn't hook me.
And that's the way it works. Some games, whether they're good or not, either they hook you or they don't.
Yeah.
I think I tried to do Far Cry 4 for a little while, but bad computer and shit like that just never got into it.
Yeah.
Really? It's amazing. Huh. Yeah, no, this one random guy I found, he was doing a review on it. And yeah, no, he pretty much said it was absolute garbage except for the guy who did, I guess, the bad guy. It's the guy who did Gus Fring or whatever from Breaking Bad.
Hmm.
And that guy is amazing.
Yeah, he's a good villain.
Oh yeah, no. If it's good, great. I mean, obviously want games to be good. Wow, there's a goddamn demon altar over here.
Yeah, we're actually fairly close to the corruption.
Eh, there's
Looks
another
like
orb.
Yeah, we got an orb over here. But we're a healthy ways away from our arena, so.
Does depth matter when it comes to the flinxes? I mean, I know we want to be a little ways down, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, they absolutely need to be in the snow.
Really? Am I explaining that, Bot? It's pretty much the only one I played, so obviously I'm no great critic of it. It's just...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude must have been playing with his eyes closed, and then went Breaking Bad cool. You talking about the character development?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna need translation. I'm lost.
Links and frozen chest. Nice. Ow. Oh, shit. I don't know. Okay. See, I never really... Like, Far Cry was never one of those games I went, yeah, story.
Well, actually, I really like the story because it's sort of like you know, you start off, you know, you're a fairly affluent kid that all of a sudden gets captured by a warlord. And it's like, you know, what exactly do you think you're going to develop after that? And he has to go through some shit. That's where I think back to Zero Punctuation, where he's like, I have a hard time believing that this guy's going to be standing in the line at the DMV after all is said and done. But yeah, no, if you want, I could totally shoot you the guy's video. I think it was like 40 minutes long, though. But yeah, no. If you agree, disagree, I'm more than curious to hear people's opinion on it.
Yeah, Buddha's on this watching long shitty videos kick right now.
Well, I watched them about some games that I was curious about. So like I think the first one I watched, he was talking about Valheim and some of the changes that happened and stuff like that. And then I did one about, wow, that one gave me 3 flinks first.
Nice. Yes! Guess who has 2 thumbs and just got motherfucking water walking boots?
Woo woo. But then he started doing reviews on other games I was curious about, so I watched some of his stuff. And, I don't know. Some of the things I agree with, some of the things I have no clue about, so.
Yeah, I'm hoping to break into the shitty long video game. I want someone to say, I only watch shitty long videos from Buddah and Xionyx. I say that because that's all we post.
We're high tier, long tier shitty video though.
Yeah, we go on a bender and we play Icarus for 6 hours. No one's gonna watch that.
Well, the thing that really made me laugh is the fact that, like you were saying, you know, you rolled a 20 that night, we both did, but then in the morning you pretty much rolled a 1 where it's like, oh no. I was actually doing fine, personally.
Oh yeah, no, I was being punished for my hubris.
But yeah, no, man, we just hit a groove with that.
Well, we still gotta... Yeah, the hunting portion shouldn't be too awful bad.
Yeah, no, we should, especially since we know where they spawn wolves, you know, once every 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, we found the happy hunting ground.
I'm just glad they don't require prime meat, because I think I've gotten it, like, once.
Well, you don't get prime meat from wolves. I only ever got it from bears.
But that's what I'm saying is, I've never gotten one, and I've killed a couple of bears now. I think you've gotten it at least just once, and that's it.
Yeah, why don't you drop that video into Discord? We'll check it out later, man.
I'm AFK, what did he say?
Recommend watching the Pyro Cynical video on Far Cry. So just saying, yeah, just drop it into Discord.
Yeah, no, I'll take a look. I'm curious, because, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed 3 personally. The character developments and whatnot like that, the gameplay was fun. So, I mean, I like 1, I hope the other ones are good. But yeah, no, it's sort of like 0 punctuation yet again. Like, honestly, I haven't gone back to that guy for a long time now.
Really? I still watch him every week.
See, it's mainly because there's, like, no games that are coming out that I'm even halfway interested in. Like, I'm just so done with the modern gaming market that it's like, oh, look, this game is coming out. I mean, it could be good. I don't know. Most of them are garbage because of one sense or another. They're games that I don't care for, in which case, okay, they're games that aren't meant for me. There's other games where it's like, oh yeah, that should be meant for somebody like me, and I'm like, nope, not into it. Guess I'm turning into an old fuddy-duddy.
You're turning into a bitchy old man.
Yeah. Commander!
Get off my lawn!
Yeah, I was actually, I don't know why, but my sister shot me a text. She's like, so, you know, what old, you know, SNES games do you like or still play? And it's like, that's a very random question. Why?
When you get back, check your inventory.
Woo-woo! I'm now full health then.
Yep, I thought you'd like that. We're gonna have to get Zane up there too. He had an abysmal amount of health.
You already had Hellstone armor.
Yeah, but I don't think he was playing on expert.
Yes, that's true. Well, a possibility, I should say.
Yeah, no, we were talking a bit earlier in the week, and he's still acclimating to playing on the computer. You remember how much flinks fur we needed?
No.
I mean, the flink staff might be a decent upgrade over Abigail.
I think it will be. But we also need Flink's fur for,
Oh yeah, we want it for the summon. I get that. Or the boss summoning item.
yeah.
No, I understand that that's why we're down here. I was just saying, you know, if we can get enough flinks that we can upgrade our summon weapon, that would be nice too. So I went back to that FF6 ROM hack I was telling you about.
No.
Got through the ban and escort mission without a problem. It's like I said, it sometimes the game just says, you know, fuck you. But when I went back through it this time, I just skated through the entire dungeon.
Of course.
So, I don't know. Like, I feel like the game is definitely harder, but I think that's probably why the game was balanced the way it was originally, was because sometimes the RNG just tells you to get fucked, and because like the deaths I've taken so far have largely been, I don't think that's fair. Yeah.
Now, right now, I kind of feel bad just because I never did go back and complete that, the run that I was gonna do for, like, perfect characters or what have you.
Oh. Yeah, you were trying to do a sort of Celeste Edgar Setzer run, but with Locke instead, right?
Oh, no, I did that one. What I'm talking about is I was gonna try to aim for, perfect characters. So, you know, based on how I had...
Oh.
Too full. But yeah, no, I was gonna make it to where, you know, equip the proper...
That's a good movie. Have fun, man.
To try to... It was interesting.
Yeah, it was an interesting concept. I mean, it's not gonna like win an Emmy or anything, but yeah, no.
Yeah, no, we actually had to wait for it to come out because apparently Psionics can get motion sickness.
Well, I was worried about doing that in a theater. The theater was more what I was worried about.
But that's what I meant is like, you might have had to pause or take a break or something. So it's like, okay, I just need to calm myself down a bit. This is messing with me.
Oh, you're getting picked on. What the hell are you doing?
Clearing inventory and getting rid of traps.
Oh. Okay. Looked like you were AFK.
No, like, inventory's ridiculously full. I need to go back to base, but to get rid of the traps so I could try to collect them and stuff like that, I figured.
Okay, that's fair. See if we can't track down some more of these baby flinkses. I feel like the baby Sphinxes have the best fur. Oh!
They're all cuddly and shit.
Why would you sell a potion that restores 400 mana?
Hmm?
Oh, I found Billy, the bone merchant. Strange brew restores 80 life, 400 mana. It's like, why would you? Is it even possible to get that much mana?
I do not know on that one. I mean, I know you can get up to about 260, I think. I didn't think you could get up to 400.
It's just kind of like an oddly specific number for, well, I guess it's not that specific. It's double your mana.
I mean, it could be just, hey, this guarantees that you will...
This will fill up your fucking mana, yeah.
So it's the elixir of manas.
Shame they don't have any healing potions like that.
Seriously.
You know, I have to say, these jagged caves that come from playing in the Constant Seed, they fucking suck.
You know, I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed in bot. As Americans, I have questions. One question. What the hell is that? Come on.
I mean, I thought it was a fair question.
It's a fair question. I just figured he would have had more questions. What can I say? New Zealand's just such a random place. I never really thought about questions about New Zealand.
Well, I mean, we're Americans. We don't have to be curious about other places.
I'm curious about a bunch of places. But New Zealand's just like out of the way. It's like nothing happens in New Zealand except for, you know, camps.
They filmed Lord of the Rings there.
And I was not that big a fan of the Lord of the Rings movies.
That's right.
Actually, the thing that I thought was hilarious is some people in New Zealand, from my understanding, are very angry about the Lord of the Rings movie being filmed there. Because, so they could film it there, I guess Peter Jackson, Hollywood, whoever, did a lot of stuff to make it so that they could get away with, or to change the rules. So, certain labor laws were changed before the filming could take place there.
Well, I mean, Americans work by different rules.
Of course, now that I think about it, I am curious about, you know, just in a more general sense about the history of New Zealand. Because, like, with Australia, you know, it's originally a prison colony. What was New Zealand?
Vacation area?
I don't know. Back in the day, that's a 12-month vacation, as it were.
You know, it's...
When you really want to get away from your in-laws.
You know, sometimes it's a bad idea to drink in Terraria.
It is sometimes.
I mean, some of my best Terraria comes from drinking in Terraria. Yeah, there's a lot of critters down here. Found the critter holy grail.
The one that still makes me laugh, or maybe not laugh, but it puts a big smile on my face, is One, I saw a comment telling a story about how he was going to Australia for a little while, and when he was going through customs, they're like, "So, do you have a criminal record? Is that still required to come here?" I mean, I'm assuming the customs people hear that enough that it's like, "Aha, aren't you funny?" But it made me laugh.
Well, I mean, everyone's got to hear the joke for the first time. Okay, ice skates. That's really good.
Oh yeah, need those.
The ice chain.
Yeah, now that I think about it, when it comes straight down to it, I think I know fuck all when it comes to New Zealand. I know it exists, and that's about the extent of my knowledge of New Zealand. And they hate guns, because that's where the mosque shooting happened.
I mean, to be fair, they can hate guns for other reasons.
That was one of the main impetuses as far as I understand it, but like I said, I know fuck all about New Zealand.
Yeah, well, I know Australia banned guns. I didn't know New Zealand banned all guns.
I don't think they... I know they put a lot of restrictions on it. I don't remember the ins and outs of it. Yeah, and if I remember right, Australia ran into it because of a school shooting that happened. Old guy went crazy and shot up the school. And the fact that I believe they still have fairly high shooting deaths is one of the things the pro-gun Americans point out, where it's like, you do realize banning guns actually did very little to prevent gun deaths.
All it did was increase knife deaths.
Well, and that's like, that's something that happened in the UK, where they were banning, they pretty much are getting to the point where they want to ban anything sharper than a butter knife. And this one guy who was arrested, I forget why, they actually confiscated a spoon that they thought was a little too sharp.
The Tick would be very upset.
Who?
The Tick.
Oh, the Tick. I was thinking of Kevin Costner's Prince of Thieves. He plays Robin Hood, and the sheriff of Nottingham yells, "I'll cut your heart out with a spoon."
Why spoon? Because it's dull.
It'll
hurt more.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that part.
Why not a dagger or a battle axe?
I don't want to be down here.
That's one of those things, is I kind of view it all in the same light, where it's like, you start letting these people make rules banning or requiring things, they're just going to get more and more insane. Ooh,
Alright.
Spelunker glow sticks. Gonna buy a couple of those.
Not give any to Xionics.
You could buy your own. You could teleport to me if you want it. Because as soon as I gave it to you, you threw it away. You know, it reminds me of a story when I was still smoking. There was this one guy. He didn't smoke, but he walked up, and for those of you who don't know this, smokers are generally nice people. And he's like, "Hey man, can I have a cigarette?" He's like, "Sure." So he pulls out a cigarette, hands it to the guy. Guy literally breaks it in half in front of him and goes, "Hey, can I have another cigarette?" And I think he gives him a second one. Watches him break it in half again. "Hey, can I have another cigarette?" "No."
Yeah, I don't know why people hate smokers.
I mean, honestly, for me, the old mantra now made me think of a South Park episode. they have to go to the Museum of Tolerance or whatever, and they go through talking about how you shouldn't stereotype people, generalize all that jazz. And then they see a guy smoking outside, and they just go straight to stereotyping. Get out of here, tar lung! Nobody wants you here. It's like, I'm just relaxing. Get out of here! You're killing people. What? Pro tip: the most intolerant people are the people who always talk about tolerance.
Yeah. That is true. The most intolerant people do tend to live and thrive under the banner of intolerance.
Mm-hmm.
Dies. That's dies. There's the dies. And furniture. Lights. No. There we go.
No, actually, that's one of with the Rhoda, that's one of the things that's really made me smile is the co-opting of certain phrases and statement, like the people who don't want to get the shot are, saying my body, my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, feminists don't seem so keen on that particular logic in this sense.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
It was like that whole idea where the identity politics people were upset that the red pill phrasing has been co-opted.
Well, and apparently that was part of the logic behind the most recent Matrix movie was, we're gonna reclaim the red pill. It's like, no, you're not. You're totally not. Of course, the other thing that got me laughing, and personally, because I don't think the Wachowskis are that talented, I guess, is, originally we actually wanted to talk about how they're using humans as a distributed computing system or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know about that, especially since now they're talking about how the red pill was actually all about trans allegory, because back in the day, I guess estrogen pills or something like that were red. So you had to take those if you were going to be trans. I think you're, trying to change history with that one, but if you say so. Personally, I don't care. And as history shows, no one really cares. It comes down to how's it most used.
Yeah. And that's the rule of thumb.
Of course, the other thing that gets me is the J.K. Rowling BS. I always assumed Dumbledore, or whenever I thought of Dumbledore, I thought of a gay man. What? Where's the foundation for this outside of, you just saying it? Like, if you were to point to one area in the book to say, see, look, this is a hint that Dumbledore's gay, where would you point? Doesn't matter if he's gay
When
or
he
not.
put his hand on Harry's hand and went,
yeah,
I believe
looked
in you.
longingly into his eyes. I mean, do what you do, but come on. And it's pandering. The problem is for a while, pandering worked very well, where it's like, why? It's dumb. It's the same thing with, we should just, take this one superhero who's a dude and turn it into a woman. Why? Make a character. Or we should take this one white character, turn him black. Why? Make another character.
How much fling spur do you have on you?
None. I deposited all of mine, and I have not been lucky this particular excursion. But I did deposit 8 or 9, so...
Well, we have plenty. I'm just looking at the flink staff. It's 8 summon damage. My Abigail's flower is 7, but it's a godly Abigail's flower.
And I got a celestial, and it's only 7.
So,
I think it's more mobile and it attacks more, so I think it is better. But the question is how many do we have? Because we still need to make.
We have
whatever
enough to make 1 each and make 1 summon.
So let's do it. Do it. Now I feel like what's his name? He will not divide us, guy. I'm totally forgetting his name.
Oh.
Shia LaBeouf.
Well, I guess I need to hit a demon altar.
To make it?
Yeah, to make the summon item.
Yeah, left would be the closest. If you don't mind taking care of that, I'll do some fishing. Actually, I guess I should equip a watch real quick. Oh. I thought a demon altar was further away.
No, that is a flink staff. I need the demon altar to craft a summon item.
Got it. Yeah, it's early in the day. Totally get some fishing done. Totally on purpose.
I'm just wasting money at this point. It's a windy day!
Another... Huh?
It's a windy day!
Oh, god damn it.
Does anyone have a
Let's
kite?
go fly a kite up to the highest heights. Let's go fly a kite. And the last time I watched Mary Poppins has to be decades.
Toy kite!
Actually, I need to deposit you real quick, like.
Yay!
Got the achievement then, I take it?
I do.
But yeah, no, Flinks is better. It's more active. If you don't mind, put that kite in a box. I'm gonna get me one more fish before I run.
Wow. It's in Weps.
Okay.
Remember.
Hasn't Hardcore Henry been out for like 4 years?
Oh, longer than that.
Seems like a very random. I'm gonna watch this.
Nothing wrong with it.
Of course, my New Year's movie that I always watch is Precinct 13. Assault on Precinct 13.
It's your Die Hard.
Pretty much. Yeah, I don't know why I like the movie that much, but I really do. So.
Yeah, maybe you just hate cops.
What? They actually have good cops at this, but they also do show bad cops. I don't remember why I was thinking this, but something I thought about, I think it was yesterday. I was like, you know what? What's the one thing cops, teachers, and movies have in common?
They're always better in the movies.
No, because movies is one of them.
Movies are always
And
better
video
in the movies.
It's the fact that, you know what? There's not many good ones, but the ones that are good need to be cherished. Good movies are rare, good teachers are fucking rare. I don't know when it comes to cops, but I'm assuming I'm quite sure they fit into the same category.
I don't know. Most of the cops I've interacted with where I live have been pretty decent people.
Oh, same with me. I mean, most of my interactions have been good, but that goes back to what Bot was asking about. You know, I got veterans plates, so it's like, hey, you know how you doing? Like, I'm not kissing their ass, they're not kissing my ass, but at the same time, it's like, hey, you know, thank you for your service. You do realize you were doing some, yeah, my apologies, you know, X, Y, and Z. And thanks to those plates, I must have gotten out of like 4 tickets. No, my favorite still was that one. I was driving back up from a military base, and I must have been doing like 110 miles an hour. I see the cop. Obviously, I'm doing what I can to slow down quick, like. And he's like, okay, I'm giving you a ticket because you don't have insurance, proof of insurance. Like, you know, you send it in, the ticket will go away. I clocked you at about 94 miles an hour. How fast were you going? I mean, you know, a little over 100. Come on, man. Tone it down. You want to get home safe? You know, just tone it down. Yes, sir. I will tone it down, sir.
Keep this tank under 100.
Have a nice day. Wait, no ticket?
No ticket. Why?
I don't know what came over me, but I asked, why? The girl's got a ticket?
That couldn't make me laugh.
I got a fish for you.
Alright, throw it in a box. I'll be home soon.
I'll put it in the webs box if I can find it.
There's a box right next to the fisherman, dude.
That is true. For those of you who didn't catch that, that was a subtle nod to you should probably listen to some Gabriel Iglesias.
Subtle?
Oh, he didn't say his name right off the bat.
Fair enough.
No, I think the fastest I've ever done was it 110? I think I hit 120 once.
Yeah, my new car is scary fast. Why is there a laser gun in here?
Oh, god damn it.
And it's a mythical.
Yeah, get away. It's mine.
Where's my fish?
It should be in there. It's the guide fish. I'm smart. Is it not in there then?
I got it. I was just giving you crap. I saw the mythical laser gun and went, huh, neat.
Did you get that fishing? There's the damn wet box. There it is.
Oops. Nah. You make a valid point. This fucker should be reforged. Broken. Broken. Broken.
Yeah, no, with how long we use the damn thing, of course I'm gonna go for better.
Yeah, no. Got a mythical one. Yay! Alright, well, I'm gonna refill my cup. Good sir, I'll be right back.
wonder what we have to do to get the other planter boxes. Perfect. Oh, god damn it. Well, fuck.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna fight this boss whenever you are. Got an endurance potion. That's always nice. What other potions have we got handy?
Endurance potion, iron skin potions are, I think, the two primaries. So yeah, no, it's those two and food, and I can make more of both. I've just not gone overboard yet because I still want to wait until we get the alchemy table. Of course, it's almost nighttime, so
Yeah, I got swiftness and
beds.
endurance. That's it. I don't see any iron skin in here. But that's alright. I bet we'll be okay. I'm pretty sure we have to fight him in the snow.
I think so. I'm gonna make refill. I'll pour it to you when I'm back. I wonder how long I'm gonna focus on that now. If I wanted to ask questions about New Zealand from New Zealander, what would I ask? But corner.
Do they really have kiwis everywhere?
I mean, if I remember right, that's where they learned about what prions, however you pronounce that, comes from, because they have tribes that they eat the brains of the dead. Don't remember if that's a honorific thing, like, you know, somebody in the tribe dies, so they eat the brains of the tribesmen, or they go on a raid, then they eat the brains of the ones they killed.
Conquered brains.
Also, I think, no, that might have been Australia. I was gonna say, I think that's also where I heard about, or where I heard about one of the methods for hunting sea turtles was where they ultimately grab onto the backs of sea turtles and then they wait until the sea turtle tires itself out after a couple hours and they just throw it into a boat.
Yeah. It's just sort of kind of a flat area that we got. Not very big though. The other option is over by the two sort of tunnels.
Yeah, I say we fight it more on the right side. We got more manicured areas to play in.
Alright. Fuckers. I don't know how he's gonna react if we leave the snow, so we probably shouldn't leave the snow. Oh, so I'm ready when you are.
Let's do it.
Potion up, boot up, ready.
Sorry, one sec. Ready.
Whoa, okay. Bad hand. Ow, ow, fucker. Whoa, that's a lot of hands. Okay.
This is a very handsy deer.
Yeah, he is. All hands on deck. No. Are you familiar with the phrase bad touch?
Of course I am. It's forgetting their name now. What's the name of that group that did the Bad Touch song?
I'm so fucking glad I have wings. Oh, I didn't think he would fit in there. Oh, I think you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm boned. Aha! Unless I kill him. We kill him.
You?
Forceful weather pain.
So the weather pain gets rid of the funny... Oh, that looks like a spell.
No, the
Bone
radio
helm.
thing. Yeah, the radio thing gets rid of the effect.
Hurtful Pneumatic Horn. 23 range damage. Converts bullets to... Oh, I don't have any bullets. Bone Helm. Summons a shadow hands to attack your foes. I've got a headache just looking at it. So, is that a summon weapon? Oh, it's an expert. Okay. Oh, it's a free summon!
Oh, hell yeah.
That's awesome! Oh, that is cool.
I wonder... No, because the only reforging we can do would make it, you know, more armor or something like that.
Well, I mean, you could add, I mean, I guess you could roll for more damage overall, like menacing or whatever, but...
Yeah, well, I'm saying we can't improve that by itself. We could just improve it in general.
Okay, that's cool. We got something pretty cool out of that. And that makes my vanity helmet useless.
I'm no longer the little boy in the with the red poof
Poof
ball.
ball.
Hat.
I mean, you are. It's just underneath the skull of bone.
Which is kind of appropriate.
Did you ever watch part 2 of the South Park COVID special?
No, I still haven't watched it yet.
Not their best work, but yeah.
Not surprised, sadly enough, but... So you're not taking the vaccine because of shellfishness?
I mean, as far as puns go...
Made me laugh, but...
There are worse puns in this world. So if we can get another Lynx fur, I guess we can fight him again. It wasn't too awful bad of a fight. Hey, Lynx. Get it, Bad Hand. Get it. What? No Lynx fur drop? I thought that was guaranteed. Nah, I guess it's not guaranteed now. Lynx fur. See, sometimes it'll summon several. I wonder what the rules are with it. Like, it seems like sometimes it doesn't do shit, but other times it's like, really active?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think the one thing that really got me is the fact that they made Cartman a rabbi.
Hey, would you be a deer and teleport to me with the Flink's fur? Basically everything we need for the summon.
I don't know what we need.
Well, take the Flink's fur, talk to the guide. It should be...
Oh, you went the other direction then?
Well, I'm at the demon altar right now. So I know I need Flink's fur, I know I need lenses. I need something else, I can't remember what it is. Oh, Demonite. Demonite ore.
So you want me to just come with Demonite ore then?
And the Flink's fur and the lenses. Well, I guess I have 2 lenses, but I might need more.
Does it really require that little fur?
3 fur.
We only have 2.
I have 1.
Oh.
Like, I literally have just enough to make another summon. If you bring me the fur, the lenses, and the Demonite.
So one lens, two per. One lens.
Don't forget the Demonite.
Yeah, I was just seeing how much we needed.
I'm a little sad because I don't think there's any more floating islands. Oh, there might be one more. I'll just throw it at you. Let you make it.
Got it.
Yay!
No, you're not just gonna work your way back up?
Suppose that probably would have been better, huh?
That's what I would recommend, but...
Well, the decision's been made. No refunds.
God damn it. What was I watching when that happened? I was watching a movie or TV show and they had a whole argument about dibs. Which obviously made me think of Red versus Blue.
Yeah, about to say, red versus blue?
No, it was something else, but it made me think of Red versus Blue, so... Damn it, it's early.
Oh yeah, it's way early.
Well, I was thinking if it's nighttime or close to nighttime, I could talk to the bone guy and get that stupid magic lamp.
Well, the magic lamp only happens at full moon.
Oh, is it full moon? I thought it was like nighttime or something.
Yeah, I think I want to say it's full moon. You want to find him. It's actually useful. Featherfall, calming, water walking, heart reach. Dangerous, obsidian, gills. We don't care about any of this. Excuse me. I'm gonna make you primary for a sec. I need to refill my e-cig beer back.
Yeah.
I've been half tempted lately. I've had this e-cig forever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's got to be a better model out there.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, it's just such a pain in the ass to clean. Ooh. Charlie Merchant is here. Might as well check, see what he's got. Oi, Abraham. You got fuck all. That red cape might be cool, though. Especially since my vanity is useless now. How much for the cape? 5 gold!
I was gonna say, that's not a cheap thing.
Fucker, you got a deal. Box, box.
Oh, that's why. Huh. Why am I losing health? Oh, I'm starving. Yeah, I know it happened around the time I equipped the worm scarf or what have you. So I was like, is it cursed or something? I don't think Deerclops has to be summoned at night.
I think he does. What? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
The cape is an accessory vanity item.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do... I am the Dark Knight of Clops. Okay.
Except for the fact that it's crimson.
That's right. It looks cool. I guess you can try and summon it and see what happens. It shouldn't let you summon it if you can't.
Ready?
Let me eat some food, but yeah, good to go. Buddy? Guy?
On the right.
There he is.
Don't call me your buddy, guy.
That looked different.
Yeah, no, he was immune for a second.
Why am I snailed? This is horrible. Seems to be
Immune.
scarier during the day.
Well, he's no Empress of Light, but yeah, he might not be a happy Deerclops in the or during the day.
Yeah, I think he might be enraged. I mean, that was definitely harder.
Oh. Wait, what? What does the bone eye do?
I don't know. Where does it equip?
It's
I'm gonna now have it constant raining on me.
Oh, that's right. The bone eye is the. It's a piggy bank that's always there.
Oh, okay.
So, can you interact with my pet?
Yeah, I can. It's just another way to access the piggy bank.
Yeah,
So it's not like a new piggy bank. It's just
the same piggy bank, but it's constantly there, so I don't have to worry about summoning it. I just have to
talk to
about.
him.
Yeah.
That's cool. I would argue with that.
Yeah. If you want one, we gotta take on the deer again.
I mean, I wouldn't mind one, but it's not super critical. Not sure what we're out and about ready to do at the moment anyways.
Right now, I'm hoping I can find me some deathweed. Because that is something we are lacking.
Okay, so you don't need me at the moment.
No.
I mean, I suppose the constant rain cloud does match my sunny disposition.
What?
I got this thing. It's the eyebrella. Don't get rain
Oh.
in your eyes. Basically, it's just a rain cloud that follows me around.
Got it.
Well, I need an obsidian rose and an aglet of the wind. Which means jungle. And hell. Might be able to get something while I'm in hell. But
I need the other thing. I got the aglet. I don't have whatever the cape thing is.
Oh, anklet. You have an aglet, you need an anklet.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we can get that. Yeah, now I'm 2 items away from my Terra Spark boots. Do you remember what drops the obsidian rose?
No. Hell creatures.
Oh, I know you find it in hell, but
I mean, it could be possible that they're in the shadow chest, so you need a shadow key, but
2% chance being dropped by fire imps.
oh, gotta love those little bastards.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not super eager to play in hell without well, I guess I could go down there and start building the hell bridge.
You will fight a lot of imps making the hell bridge.
And that's just it. Is if I go down there to make the hell bridge, I will find imps. I will fight imps. So that is 100% the truth.
God damn it.
Oh, wait, before I go though, I definitely want my lava charm up. I absolutely do not want to be down here without my lava charm. the rope doesn't go all the way down. Buddah must be nearby. I know what time it is.
No. And I don't know what time it is.
Oh, does that mean
There might be a clock nearby. Grandfather clock or something like that. Hell clock.
Oh, that's right. Those things do tell you the time. Oh, I accidentally double-clicked and trapped myself. Stupid trick. Stupid human trick. Those flinxes do not like those fire imps. They also seem to barely do damage to the fire imps.
I'm gonna be right back.
You're not cheating on me again, are you?
Define cheating.
Alright, I won't ask.
No, right now I'm clearing out some of the shit I have in my piggy bank. Stuff I want to keep, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to be using this anymore, so.
Oh, you're not going to use it in this world, but you want to keep it for future worlds that we don't cheat on.
And I probably will be grabbing some, death weed seeds.
Naturally, you have those.
Of course, because I keep everything. Keep that.
Why do we always build the hell bridge to the right?
Yeah. So you're gonna do it to the left?
No, I'm building it to the right. I'm just curious why we always build it to the left.
Oh. Yeah, no, when you said, I was like, so you're gonna buck the trend?
I really should. I should build it the other direction. But I suppose the answer to that question is that I'm used to fighting the wall of flesh running left, not right.
Yeah, we fought it on the right or left a few times, but yeah, we 90% of the times go to the right.
Yeah. Just trying to think if there was a reason why we did that or not.
Habit, bias.
Many, many, many moons ago, the first... What are you? Hell butterfly.
The first, what are you? I always do remember the first, what are you?
Supposed to help butterflies should be captured and preserved. I don't know what the fuck it does. Hell slugs. Ow. The fuck? Okay. Guess I could just take that and... Hey, you made it back.
No one's gonna notice that I'm running around with a Zenith blade now.
Man, 8 seconds sure doesn't seem like a very long time when you're standing in lava.
But yeah, no, if I remember right, these are the 3 primaries that I need to keep on top of. Blink root, death root, or deathweed, and day bloom. I didn't store that.
Give me your obsidian flower. I guess I might as well grab one of these hell forges while I'm here.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the stupid question. I don't think we've taken on Skeletron Prime.
You mean regular Skeletron?
Yeah, that him too.
No, we have not taken him on. We've... Yeah, no, the Deerclops is literally the only optional we've taken on. We still have the bee and Skeletron we need to take on. I was just building the Hell Bridge because I wanted to get me an obsidian flower, and I didn't have anything else better to do at the moment. Plus, it gave me a chance to get us some hellstone, which we need for those hell swords.
Great flaming swords or what have you.
Yeah, that we need for the Knight's Edge. Well, yeah, Zenith Blade, but immediately we need it for the Knight's Edge. Getting ourselves a Knight's Edge is a nice first step because we want it for the Terrorblade.
Mm-hmm.
Ruh-roh. I was starving. I panicked. Plus, I actually kind of got to pee. You're primary. Bear back.
Woo-woo. Oh, that's right. I actually need to go to the jungle for that. Goddamn spiders.
I'm drinking out of a cup for 38 goddamn years. Still, it gets the best of me sometimes.
Always hate it when you rediscover that hole in your lip.
Stupid lip. Stupid hole. Furniture. Nice couch. Some doors. Some obsidian platforms. Some brick. It's actually a nifty potion. It's also a nifty potion. Ash block. I don't think we have a compelling reason to keep ash block. Back to hell I go. Unless you want to fight a boss or something.
Right now, I am playing in the jungle. I want to give me my Inglet, or whichever one I'm missing.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's best to split our efforts. We need 2 obsidian. We need 2 roses. We need 2 anklets. However, getting you a lava charm is going to be tricky. Or not, depending on how much effort we put into it.
I was gonna say, what's required for a lava charm again?
It has to spawn, and you have to find it. Lava charms can only be found in boxes.
I was gonna say, it's a chest thing.
Yeah. Like tracking down a radar. Sometimes the world gives you one, sometimes the world doesn't. Did you know you could get candy canes in hell?
No, but I was assuming that after I got candy cane by breaking jars in the jungle. Come on, don't you remember that South Park song? It's Christmas time in hell.
I don't remember hearing it recently.
I kind of want to look that episode up.
Oh, what are you telling me? You don't know the episode and season number?
Off the top of my head, no. But just like with Butter's Bottom Bitch, chances are I'll be like, I want to take a look at season 11, and it's gonna be there.
Now I want to know.
The Christmas musical season. And I found another bee zone. Oh, good.
Alright, where is it? Where is it? How do you not tell me the season and episode number? Oh, season 3 and Mr. Hanky's Christmas Classics.
No, not that one.
Christmas Time in Hell,
Is it?
sung by Satan in season 3, Mr. Hanky's
Oh, wow, I thought it
Christmas
was way later.
Classics.
Huh? So there you go. My South Park memory is not perfect.
It's the first time he's been wrong in 30 years. At least about South Park. Back to hell.
Oh. You mind porting to me?
You're not on blue team.
Oh, that's right, I left. Blue team. The hand did it.
Your hand?
Yeah, my dear, I'm about to die.
What the fuck is in this water? Or honey?
Yep.
Down.
God damn it. No, no.
One of us should have ported home when we hit half health. Balls. Guess vines is a legitimate resource here. That makes me a sad panda.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. See you in hell. Let me know if you accidentally summon another bee.
Will do.
Of course, I guess the game will tell me when you accidentally summon another bee.
It's Christmas time in hell. I'm not recalling it too well. I mean, I know there's a joke about waiting for Andy Dick, and Dahmer is having sex with a Christmas ham. Un Tannenbaum, yes, Hitler. Wow, I didn't think it was that early, season 3. I figured it was
Legendary
later.
Bat.
I always did love a Bat.
Behold the Batwing! I love waiting.
You love what?
Waiting. The show about waiters.
The movie.
Yeah, the movie, Waiting.
I was gonna say that's a very broad statement.
Not after I mentioned the Batwing.
Oh, that's right. I always remember the brain. Yeah, for me, waiting is just... I mean, don't get me wrong. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure, but it's one of those that... Like, that's just weird.
Yeah, no, it's one of the movies, those movies that never actually goes anywhere.
Uh-huh.
But that's why I love it. It's kind of like Go. Nothing gets resolved. Nobody's better off. In fact, most of the characters are worse off.
I don't think I've ever watched Go.
Yeah, I really like Go. It's a stupid movie, but young Zionics really, really liked it and watched the hell out of it.
See, right now I'm just thinking that one part in Waiting where it's like, I'm gonna add some guacamole. Dude, you can't add guacamole to continental. That's just wrong.
Yeah, you can't mix
Oh.
Mexican and continental.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Garlic salt.
Yeah. We have our first official bitch of the day.
I did find it amusing that their tally counter for bitches and bastards.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
When I said I wanted enough lemon, extra lemon, I mean enough for our drinks and then some more.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. You're the one waiting the table. Is she a bitch? Of course, I'll forever remember that movie for no other reason because of the Dane Cook debacle.
It was, in fact, in that movie.
Well, that's where I was found it hilarious. Where it's like, you know, Dane Cook, he was, yes, he's in that movie too. What do you mean too? I don't think that's the guy you're talking about.
I still maintain that those two look an awful lot alike.
Everyone has their delusions.
Now, when I read that article about people confusing Ryan Reynolds with another actor, I had hope. I had a dream.
Cook is in there.
When it was Ben Affleck, I died a little inside.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think that's even worse than what you were when you thought Dane Cook and Dane Cook and Ryan Reynolds look alike.
Dane Cook and Ryan Reynolds do look a lot alike. Ben Affleck and Ryan Reynolds do not.
Oh, so now you're gonna judge those people.
I am judging those people. I am totally judging those people.
How stupid do you have to be to think those two look alike? I mean, if it was Dane Cook, maybe, but no.
Dane Cook doesn't look like Ben Affleck either. I will die on this hill. In fact, I already have multiple times.
I've died on this hill too, because it's hysterical.
Byron. This might be a good spot to sit and farm. The imps will spawn, they'll teleport in, and I'll shoot them. I'm imp farming.
Brilliant.
But it's boring to stand still. Are you building an arena in there, or?
I'm thinking too, but right now I'm also thinking more I want to come in here for fishing. And on top of that, we need our hive blocks and all that jazz, so.
Have you gotten a honey fishing quest yet?
No, I was just gonna do it so we can get those honey fish that gives you like 120 health. It's better than the healing potions we have right now.
That is true. It is absolutely better than the healing potions. Oh, I'm starving. I don't want to starve anymore.
But since it'll be easier for you to get back to where you're at, you mind porting to me for a sec?
Yeah, sure. Give me just a sec. Ah! Okay. Am I setting up a platform or something?
I mean, you can. I'm just using you as a placeholder. I'm gonna go back, drop off some stuff, grab the fishing equipment, then go back in. Guess I'll talk to a fishing guide just in case. Yep, Sky Lake.
I mean, we have access to one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good to go. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this shouldn't fuck with your ability to fish.
But yeah, no, down there's a lake, so one of the first things I was thinking about doing was just digging down and draining all the honey, but it's like, you know, I should probably go for some honey fish.
I'm about to say, the honey doesn't hurt. You also regen health in the honey. It's the reason why we survived as long as we did against the fight with the queen bee.
Yeah. No, biggest issue with the honey is it slows you down.
Oh, in a big fucking way. But one of the strategies for the Moon Lord I was telling you about,
Yeah.
it was a face tanking strategy. And the way the face tanking strategy works is by creating an artificial pool of honey and then standing in it so you can get the health regen of standing in honey.
See, one of the things I saw, and it involved, there's invisible blocks that I think you have to buy from the cyborg in the graveyard. And these invisible blocks are completely, you can run through them, it doesn't inhibit anything. And so what they would do is every certain amount of distance, they would put 4 blocks up and then a thing of honey right in the middle. So you run through, you slow down for a second, but then you get a dose of, you know, health regen, and then you just keep going from there.
Gotcha. So have you gone all the way to the end of this minecart track?
I've only gone this side, I did not go to the other side.
On the end of the minecart. Not very useful. At least not immediately so.
Oh, another random. I finally found that episode, well, video you were talking about from Mr. Ballin.
Yeah.
About that guy who got lost cave diving, and then I
they
guess
found
years
his
later
body.
By breaking down a wall. Yeah.
That was wild, right?
90%. Huh?
That was wild.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I was putting this in the same level as Picard because it's like I've gone through damn near every single one of his videos at this point. Still haven't seen what he's talking about.
Yeah, no, I found that one pretty quick.
So I guess to explain to anyone who decides to watch this, Zonix told me a story about how the guy who played Data in Star Trek: The Next Generation
Brent Spiner
could do a perfect imitation of Picard. And honestly, I mean, I remember seeing that in First Contact, but I always thought it was, voiceover or something like that.
Yeah, it was actually Picard. No, it was Data.
He could do a damn near perfect impersonation of Picard. And so during this, he apparently called Picard's Patrick Stewart's wife and was pretending to be her husband. And Zionix brought this up, and he talked about it, and it took years for him to finally find the proof of it. So for the longest time, I was like, oh yeah, no, like there's that one recording that no one's ever seen of Brian Spit or whatever pretending to be Patrick Stewart. It really ticked him off, and it was hilarious.
Found it though.
It exists, damn
I
it.
got vindication.
Yep, he did find it. I will admit he did find it. It just took him like a decade. And to be fair, I did believe him, so I did my own little, hunt for the video. I never fucking found it. I found a bunch of others. Never found that one.
Well, there's plenty of clips of him doing his Picard voice, but there's not.
But never talking about calling the wife.
Yeah, him calling the wife. That's only it was only the one video I ever saw him doing that. But so anyways, I need a refill. Do you want to switch games, or do you want to keep going with Terraria?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We should probably, because I want to. I mean, I guess we have another week, but I still want to finish off that stupid Icarus mission.
Yeah, I kind of want to get back to Icarus too.
Sorry, Zane. We played for 2 hours. You just didn't come back.
No, that's all right. We'll play again on Friday. Hell, maybe even tomorrow, since it's the holiday. Right. But anyway, so we're gonna be wrapping up this session of Terraria. We're gonna take a short break. Obviously, like I mentioned, I need to go to the bathroom, refill my cup, stand up, stretch my legs, scratch my balls, shit like that.
All that good stuff.
Okay. We will be right back with Icarus, the farming and space simulator that no one asked for.
Farming and hunting in space that nobody asked for.
It's a lot of fucking fun. It really is. It's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. But it's...
Yeah, no, I've been enjoying it. Just those bears piss me off. The fucking weather. God, the weather.
Anyways, we will be right back. We should be cut for no more than 5 or 10 minutes. Hopefully you'll stick around. Thanks for watching.